Fire 1 setup. Fire Eala's epic 6-3 victory over Poland's Katarzyna Kawa at Shozou Tennis Open Tennis. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. There's a particular electricity that courses through the veins of tennis fans when a young star takes control of the match. The crowd can feel it. The opponent senses it. The player herself carries it like a torch in the night. That was the case of the Shozou Open when the Philippines' rising sensation, Eala, stepped on the court against the experienced Polish competitor, Katarzyna Kawa. The stakes were not Grand Slam size, but the weight of the moment was undeniable. For Eala, every match is another brushstroke on the canvas of her evolving career. And in Shozou, she painted brightly, winning the opening set with poised courage and the kind of energy that hinted at bigger victories ahead. At the end of the first set, the scoreboard read 6-3 in favor of Eala. But the numbers only told part of the story. What unfolded on court was a performance of grit, artistry, and confidence from a 20-year-old whose tennis dreams are beginning to crystallize into reality. Clash of styles. The matchup between Eala and Katarzyna Kawa was more than just a routine opening round encounter. It was a duel between contrasting generations and playing philosophies. Kawa, at 32, came armed with a wealth of experience, a solid baseline game, and the tactical nous that comes with years on tour. She had 7 ITF singles titles under her belt, along with a reputation for outlasting opponents in grinding rallies. Eala, in contrast, brought youthful fire, left-handed spins, and the explosive forehand that has become her calling card. Where Kawa was methodical, Alex was dynamic. Where Kawa sought patience, Alex chased initiative. From the outset, the clash felt symbolic. Experience versus promise, past versus future. The energy of a rising star. The match began under clear skies, the air in Shozou heavy with anticipation. Filipino flags dotted the stands, their colors gleaming under the stadium lights. Eala's very first service game was a statement. She opened with a booming serve out wide, followed by a forehand winner down the line that drew gas from the crowd. It was not just a point. It was a message. I am here to take control. Her energy was palpable. Every fist pump, every bounce on her toes between points, every shout of, "Come on," carried the conviction of someone who believed this was her time, the pressure of experience. Yet Kawa was not about to be rattled. The Polish veteran absorbed Alex's early aggression and responded with calculated depth, sending balls high and deep to test the Filipinos' patience. At 2-2, the game stretched into a marathon of deuces, with Kawa refusing to yield. But Alex, undeterred, unleashed a stunning backhand passing shot to secure the break. She let out a roar, half relief, half battle cry, as the crowd erupted. That break was a turning point. It gave her breathing space, momentum, and the belief that she could dictate. The crowd's role. Fans play an underestimated role in shaping the rhythm of a tennis match. And in Shozou, the support leaned heavily toward Eala. Filipino expatriates waved flags and shouted encouragement in Tagalog. Chinese spectators, charmed by the young star's charisma, clapped louder with each forehand winner. A small group of children, seated near the baseline, mimicked her fist pumps after every point. The stadium atmosphere became an extension of her energy. Every cheer seemed to push her forward. Every applause a cushion against the nerves. Tactical brilliance. Eala's 6-3 set win wasn't just about power. It was about smart tennis. Targeting Kawa's backhand. Time and again, Alex sent heavy topspin forehands cross-court, forcing the Polish player onto her weaker side. Mixing pace. She threw in clever drop shots, drawing Kawa into the net, and then passing her with precision. Aggressive returning. On second serves, Eala stepped inside the baseline, taking the ball early and neutralizing Kawa's rhythm. Her tactical maturity belied her age. This was not just raw talent. It was evolving into strategic brilliance. The emotional undertow. What made the first set victory truly epic was not only the scoreline, but the emotional intensity. For Alex, every point seemed tethered to something larger. Her country, her sacrifices, her dream of joining the world's elite. At 5-3, serving for the set, she hit an ace down the middle. She clenched her fist, eyes burning with determination. The final point came on a forehand winner that clipped the baseline. The crowd erupted. Alex let out a primal yell, her voice echoing through the Shozou night. It wasn't just a game won. It was a statement made. What it means for the Philippines. Every match Eala wins is felt across oceans. In the Philippines, where basketball dominates but tennis has long yearned for a breakthrough, her victories resonate deeply. TV commentators in Manila described her performance as fearless, fiery, and phenomenal. Social media lit up. One set up. Philippines Alex is unstoppable. History in the making. Shozou belongs to Eala tonight. Proud to be Filipino. She's showing the world what we can do. Her journey is not hers alone. It is carried on the backs of millions of dreamers back home. The symbolism of 6-3. Why does a 6-3 set matter so much? Because it reflects control. It means breaking serve twice, holding firm under pressure, and striking the balance between aggression and patience. For Alex, the 6-3 set was more than numbers. It was proof that she could dominate an experienced opponent on a big stage. It was evidence that her training in Spain, her years of junior grind, and her sacrifices were bearing fruit. The bigger journey. This single set must also be viewed in the broader arc of her career. Alex has spoken openly about her dreams. To crack the world's top 20, to compete deep into Grand Slams, to inspire the next generation of Filipino athletes. Each step along the way matters. A set won in Shozou is a brick laid on the road to Roland Garros, Wimbledon, and beyond. It is not about instant glory. It is about building day by day, point by point. What comes next? With one set already in her pocket, Alex stood on the brink of something greater. Would she close out the match? Would she ride the momentum into deeper rounds at Shozou? Regardless of what came next, the first set already provided its own story, a tale of courage, fire, and promise. Conclusion, fire in the night. As the scoreboard locked at 6-3, Eala lifted her racket toward the crowd, her face shining with determination. She was not just a player one set up. She was a young woman one step closer to her destiny. The match would continue, battles would still unfold, and victories would still need to be earned. But in that moment, Shozou belonged to Eala. One set up, one dream alive, one nation watching. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.